A higher bit rate. Higher bit rate going on 17. Trying out new settings. This camera's getting like fucked by the window over there. It's like, bitch. Enjoy my glare. TCRS first. Well, this one's not going to be that exciting. Fat meat fingers. I'm trying different locations for the camera today. Buy 240p. Man, I struggled with 240p for a while. I'm trying to higher bitrate on the video stream to see if it will help keep the live stream in the green. And if you didn't read the description, this is Touch IC, so it's nothing crazy. I just figured I'd stream so we can have conversations. I've got that 6 Plus pack together. We fully tested it. Everything on it works. I'll show you that here in a second. It is for sale. It's a special edition by Chris Long at BNC Connection. A purple gift, not dead GPUs. I can send you one if you want, TCRS. I mean, we've got some. My girlfriend's always looking for new clients. So, if you'd like to buy some, we can set you up. We can get you one that rotates and all that kind of shit. Conversations. Meh. Always people coming in and out. Shit. Alright. So, let's see. No, please don't. Why not? Are you married? You got a wife? We can send you some enhancement action. Some party stuff. Enhance. Yes, she is always looking for more clients. She's looking for women's that are looking for some self-pleasuring action, or even men, but she can't directly talk to you. She can only show you the website, and then you can order if you want something. But yeah. Interwebs. Micah's back there about to set the shop on fire. He's doing a battery and a MacBook.
I'm going to use all metal tools.
You joke about it, but you did last time and almost set the fucking place on fire. Number 1 rule of battery removal.
Use metal tools.
Don't use jagged metal tools.
It wasn't jagged, it was smooth.
Don't listen to anything Micah has to say. Alright, it's about to melt. Alright. It's off. Woohoo. Looking up TCRS's address. Use your tongue to check voltages. That's true. Actually, are you checking voltage or amperage at that point? I would think you're checking amperage at that point. You cover the risk. I know, bro. Come on, bro. Do my NAND upgrade, but then if you fuck it up, buy me a new phone.
Buy it.
Because I'm not happy with my NAND size, but you have to take all the risk, bro. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, I'm all for covering if I fuck something up, but it's because I'm repairing something, not doing an elected fucking NAND upgrade. If you send me a iCloud locked iPad and I try to work on it and it doesn't end up working after it's said and done, sorry. You just don't have an iPad anymore. Here's the parts. Go sell them all. It's like everybody needs their handheld. Like that guy just wanted no repercussions for doing anything. He just wanted to be able to get like great service with no possible liability on his end. Please do this job that nobody else will fucking do for pennies, please. He said he looked on eBay and found somebody that did it on eBay, but I can't find it. I wanted to see how much that it was going for. I'm sure it's like fucking like $60, and it's some guy that doesn't guarantee any of his work because he's just not very good at it. I was looking the other day, they have touch ICs on eBay for $40. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like, they have to be just reflowing it. There's no way you're doing them for $40. It's not worth the risk. One person does them for $59 on eBay and said that they even include the aftermarket shield to help protect it. I'm like, you do understand that's not going to help it, right? In the long run, that's still going to fail. And then he offers like different tiers of warranty.
Oh, for tiers too. Customer tiers.
Customer tiers. The 30-day warranty is the $59.99, but if you want the 1-year warranty, you have to pay $110. So in other words, the same cost as everybody else, but without the jumper. Yeah. He said you could get all the equipment for $600. For what? Doing NANDs? I mean, I guess, yeah. If you buy a bunch of cheap shit. The reprogrammer is like $200 something if you buy direct from China. The NAND itself for a 128 gig, you're probably going to spend $50 for it. The equipment, I guess if you just bought the cheapest eBay shit, $100 for hot air and $14 or something for the removal tools. You could get it $600. You'd have to buy the cheapest shit you could get. NAND and CPU swap for $50. I'll tell you one thing, the guys in China, which they do it cheap, but it's not cheap in the sense of their living conditions, I guess. I mean, the average income for a Chinese worker is what, like $5 a week or something like that? Or an hour? No, that's $5 an hour. I think it comes up to like $400 a month or something like that. But there's guys in the Chinese markets that do NAND upgrades for $40 a NAND. So for him, that's fucking balling. I mean, you do 2 of those a day for a week, and you're making more than everybody else. So, and I think the video I watched, the guy said he was doing like 20 a day. I mean, that's pretty good. $800, especially if the average income over there is $400 a month, or the minimum wage income is $400 a month.
Big syringe.
You're doing pretty well if you're making $800 a day. beep, 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 beep. I hope one day that I have someone talk about my streams and how I don't say anything for a while. It'll make me feel good.
You couldn't say that too, Chris.
Despite what Jessa says about O2. It's always a good laugh. I don't know, Lynn, if the NAND's bad. I don't know if it was just a solder connection issue, because when I put the second one on, we didn't clean the pads on the board. We just left the small bumps of solder there. I don't know if the NAND's bad. I'm going to try it on another device, but if it does the same thing on another device, that kind of confirms that it's no good. Forget about the people? No, I don't ever expect this to become big, to be honest. Lewis, there's something about Lewis, I think, that draws people to him. I don't know if it's because he's just kind of... Lewis is opinionated, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. I think that's what draws people to him, though. I mean, I'm opinionated, but I guess I don't talk about it much on stream, so... We've talked a little bit about certain things. I think Lewis and I could have a good conversation. I mean, I kind of agree with some of the stuff that Lewis supports, but at the same time, there's things that I don't agree totally with. I wouldn't say I'm very liberal, because I believe there should be conservative spending too, as far as spending money in the correct ways and not just throwing it away. Teaching people on a different level. He'll sell timeshares? No. Lewis won't be a timeshare seller. That's just not... That doesn't seem like Lewis at all. If Lewis wasn't doing this, I could honestly see him as a radio host or a podcaster that does political topics. I think that would fit him well. I think he'd enjoy that, to be honest. I mean, just like Joe Rogan. I mean, his show is blown up huge on Facebook or on YouTube, and that I think that genre of I wouldn't call it news, just entertainment, because they don't really do news stuff. It's just they have interviews with people and talk about current events and their opinion on the current events. So it's not really news. Yeah, Lewis couldn't be on television unless it was just a rated MA for TV, for cable or something. That would be his only option, I would think. I couldn't be on TV either. I cuss a lot too.
Chris says naughty words.
I say naughty words. The naughtiest words. I guess I need to get some of this flux up. I don't know where it keeps coming from. Yeah, a lot of Lewis's viewers are there just for the talking and stuff, which is fine. I mean, if I was in Lewis's shoes, I wouldn't complain. I'm sure he gets annoyed by those people too, though. But from the money standpoint of it, it does not hurt him to have those people there, because that only adds to his revenue that he gets. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword for Lewis, though. He gets more viewers, but with more viewers come more trolls. And if you look at any of the bigger outlets that have YouTube chat, it's just a fucking troll fest. Just a bunch of douchebags just saying the dumbest shit they can think of. Yeah, they say that. I didn't know their password, so I couldn't really check anything beyond the password screen, but backlight works. So. But yeah, that damage is from a drop. It's not from anything that you would have done.
Cool. That's what I told him. I was like, you dropped this thing. He's like, on the weekend, and it was a weekend before last Easter weekend, and it went out on Wednesday. So
Yeah, what happened is one of the capacitors failed and slowly just shorted the line around. And it burnt the coil, the diode, and the chip were all fucked. I put a new diode, new coil on it, and it came on, but it was like flickering. And then I turned it off, and I resoldered the coil to make sure that it wasn't like weird or anything. Tried to turn it back on, wouldn't turn on. Took the chip off, it turned back on. Put a new chip on it. It was all good.
all right, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Alright, set this over to the side. I need to call Jimmy also about his iPhone 5. Whenever you get done with that, just give him a shout.
Jim.
The guy came in earlier with this iPhone 5 that was dying all the time. Alright, so let's see what I miss. I've known people to say a lot worse things for like Facebook. Live stream just on the list, but it gets a little less, getting less tech, I think. Got about 1,000 Xtronics hot air stations. 1,001. Throat punch who? Oh, people would say like when they talk like this. Like always. Like you know, like all that stuff that they do, like
It's hard to control little things like that, though.
that just comes from speech though. Like if you
I mean, you can train yourself not to do, but it's really hard. I mean, that's something you've done your whole life, and
yeah, but that just comes with training. You can teach yourself not
I
to
know.
say certain things. I still say every now and then. I think I don't say as much as I used to when I first started. And I think that just
Obama, he still says
yeah, I mean I say also. I think with the live streams there's less chance for me to have kind of a pause, especially when I can talk to everybody in chat too. So I think it's a little different with live stream. If it's just me recording, it's hard to constantly be saying something and talking about something because you're just kind of, I don't know, it's just you're talking to yourself. So you have to have an imaginary conversation with the audience that's going to watch it later, which is different. It's a different kind of thing. It's not something that you do every day.
fuck off my finger.
I guess if you're crazy, you can do edited streams very well because you can talk to yourself and have a valid conversation with nobody else to really speak to. Stop saying like. I live on the west coast of Ireland, saying like 10 times for every 20 words that are just common here. Still drives me nuts. Yeah, there's a lot of viewers that don't ever say anything, and I don't know who they are. Maybe they don't want to say anything. Maybe it's the FBI. NSA is watching right now. Or it's Apple. Apple's watching. I posted on, I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but I posted on Apple's little Facebook ad that they've been circulating about how they put their items and shit to strenuous testing and make sure that they're great for the environment and blah blah blah, all this bullshit.
Send them to Micah, let Micah drop test them.
Yeah, let's let Micah drop test them. But I posted on there, I was like, how about you all just claim responsibility for this Touch IC issue, and then your customers will stop bringing us all these phones. Which, I don't mind the money, but if you're going to sit there and blame the customer for it, it's kind of bullshit. I have you another laptop. It's hard to say. Oh, on the another laptop. Yeah, I think Samsung did their advertisements about their battery and how they were going through all these safety standards. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck were y'all doing before? Just throwing batteries in and not testing them?
That's good enough.
Fucking quality control. Who needs that shit?
We test all of our batteries now.
Yeah. Like, their advertisement was like, they go through strenuous testing to make sure that they're safe as possible. I was like, what the fuck were you doing before? Were you just not testing anything? Just letting it slide on through? Fuck it. Oh, careful.
It's just still battery. It's okay. I haven't turned it that way.
It's completely dead, so you don't really have to worry about it arcing or anything.
Yeah.
Like, it is dead.
I had to do that though. There's a reason for it. I just decided to go crazy. Pour alcohol in there.
Well, that reball didn't work. Let's try that again. Reball 2.0. Now we got a... Oh, it's separated. I was like, we got a bridge over there, but then it separated itself. No, Scott, I don't use solder paste on NANDs, and I don't use solder paste on larger BGA chips and stuff, like the baseband and stuff. I really want to make sure that the connections are fairly even. I could try pre-made balls on these. I don't know how well it would work. This one's not even though. I gotta redo it again. Michael's about to be here with all of our stuffs.
Oh.
Thousands of dollars worth of computer stuffs. All the monies that I'm gonna have to spend. Oh, that's completely wrong.
Boom.
Boom. Mike can make big boom. That's a row off. Get out of there. Get out of here, monkey. Monkey? Are you in here?
Come on, monkey.
Alright, reball for the 70th time. Alright, that looks good. Cool. So for important stuff, it's not so much the important stuff, it's the way the chips are. So the NAND is very particular in how it sits. So obviously, if one leg is sticking up too much, and the size of the chip is much larger. I mean, the NAND. Here you go for references. This is the NAND versus that chip. So this chip, the solder balls are like 0.2s. So your difference in size on the pads is not going to be as drastic between, let's say, a NAND. The baseband, I really went with the pre-ball because the size of the stencil kind of makes it warp whenever you're trying to do a paste reball. So if you do a pre-made, you know you're going to have the same size balling all the way across. With these, I can get them fairly close because the chip is small and the solder pitch, like the pitch between the balls, is fairly close. So I don't have to worry so much about if the chip's going to sit flat or if one ball is slightly larger than the other one, because they all are fairly small to begin with, and when this chip settles, it'll be fine. I've reballed baseband and it's worked just fine. It's just easier with the pre-made, it seems like. What's going on? Alright, so, I mean, as you can see there, I'll zoom in so you can see it. And I don't want to, like, be confusing. I think that if you want to do pre-made balls on every single one of them, fucking do it. It's just, with these, like, it's just easier for me to do lead or paste here. I've done paste on a lot of stuff, but you can see, like, that's a fairly even reball. Like, if you look down the side of the chip, it's pretty spot on, and that's just because the size of the chip and the pitch, like this one might be slightly bigger, but for the most part these are even. So that's all I'm really worried with. The solder paste I'm using is in the description. It should be. It's MG Chemicals. It's a 4860 4860p. Alright, so we'll put our chip back on here. How many bags are there?
I think there's about 12 or 15 or so.
Okay. Anybody want some computer bags? We're getting in a bunch of nice ones. I'm gonna get one for myself. My computer bag is ragged and worn out. Alright, move that away. This chip's gonna slide up whenever it melts because... Alright, it moved. Alright, that's melted into place. We'll make sure by looking down it, it's nice and level with all the other chips around it. What's the applicator I use? It's one of those pry tools you can buy on like those cheap ass eBay things. Actually, it'd probably be easier to show it here. It's just one of those cheapo pry tools. I shaved the end of it down some. Honestly, I don't know what the expiration date's for. It may be for the flux, but I mean, I add more flux to this anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. They tell you to refrigerate it, and I've never refrigerated mine, and it's always worked fine. I don't see lead going bad. What size are they? What size are most of those SSDs?
Some are 180 and some are 256.
Okay.
The Intels are the 180. That's over most of them.
Yeah. You want to text me how much I owe you? I'll send you PayPal.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
I was telling him that one bag has the folio that I owed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got all the hard drives and RAM in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's separated, and then the RAMs in the front.
Okay.
And I gave some Dell.
Yeah, Dell
chargers.
chargers.
We don't need them anymore.
Okay.
If you don't want them, you can toss them. But
Was the 2 mount in there?
yeah,
2 monitor mount?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
and then I just gave the monitors too because it's just like the 2 monitors are like that.
Oh, okay.
But I
Okay,
didn't
that
need
works.
That anyway, so.
Yeah, just shoot me a text and I'll PayPal you right now.
Will do, man.
All right, appreciate it.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
The bags look nice.
Yeah.
Are they real nice? I'm gonna get one for myself. Mine's fucked up.
Go get you one, Chris.
I'm going to. So we bought what? How many hard drives is it?
There's a lot of hard drives.
Is it 40? I think it's 40 hard drives.
Something like that. Yeah.
40 hard drives, like 12 to 15 computer bags, and a dual mount with the monitors.
Yeah, he gave them one.
It's like $1,200 worth of stuff.
That mount thing's heavy duty. I mean, it's
Is it?
heavy duty.
Yeah. Where you want to put it?
Probably over here.
There's no stud there, is
We're
it?
gonna have to find some kind of support though, or something. Maybe this year. I don't know. We'll have to find something to support though, because it's heavy duty.
Okay. Yeah, is the video frozen? Doesn't look like it's frozen. Alright, cool. So chips on. Micah, screen please. This is the 6 Plus that we did the NAND upgrade on earlier. I'll go ahead and turn it on so you all can see it. Let it boot up. I'll show in the description that the NAND size is 128 now. I'm pretty happy that worked out. I know that my techniques are correct. I just couldn't ever, like, I had issues with that. Even on the iPads, I still have issues occasionally where they do that to me. And I'm still perfecting it, so it's something I'm still learning on. So if you think that you've got nothing else to learn, there's always something to learn. Alright, so plug this one in. I'll show you the 6 Plus. So here's our 6 Plus here. Go in the settings, about, and then storage capacity there. You can see 128 gig NAND now.
And that's
So-
one you just pulled off the shelf. Not the one you did this one. I'm just joking.
No. That's definitely the one we did this morning.
They don't know. They didn't see the shelf. Battery time.
I'm surprised. It seems like Stream's doing well with the higher bit rate, so that's good. I wonder how sensitive it is to any type of disruption of the internet, though. Like if I download anything or do something else, I bet it gets real fucking moody. Alright, so that's not right. I can almost guarantee you this is going to have lines on the screen based on the amperage draw that I just saw. Well, I've been having trouble with some of the Mason chips lately, and I don't know if it's what I'm doing or what. Man, this fucking shit is not staying on well at all either. Like, I got these new cables and I was happy because I was excited it was going to be fucking finally strong connection, but these are just as weak. So I'll let it boot up, but I already know it's going to have lines in the screen based off of the amperage draw. It's, as soon as it boots, it was pulling 500 milliamps, which is double what it should be, and that's usually an indication that the Mason chip has a short under it. It usually ends up resulting in lines in the screen or no touch. I don't know. Touch is working. Huh, that's odd. The amperage draw indicates that it would be a no touch issue, but we have touch and the screen's clear. There's no lines or anything on it. Yeah, it's clean. I don't know the passcode, so I can't really test beyond the screen here, but let's see if it's affected by pressing on the board at all. No? Okay, well, cool. It's in night mode, so maybe that's what's causing the weird power reading on the startup. Usually that power reading shows me that Mason's not seated properly or has an issue under it, but it's okay, so cool. So we'll put a shield on this one. We got our, where's the Kapton tape? We got our new roll-in from tapetemplates.com. Niels or Niles, I don't know how you say his name. Brooks, Mr. Brooks. I'll just say Mr. Brooks. That's more appropriate, I guess. Very good place. If you need any type of tape products, please go to him. He's been absolutely awesome with me. I mean, some people may not have had good reviews with him, but I've had very good experience with him. He's been very helpful if I've had any issues. They always are pretty fast on shipping stuff. If they have a problem, he usually goes above and beyond to make sure it's correct. We had ordered this tape a little while ago, but something happened. They were having website issues, and he said a lot of orders got mixed up or lost, and I contacted him, and he said he would get it taken care of. Well, evidently somebody didn't do their job, so I contacted him again. He said I'll personally take care of it, and he did. The package was shipped out the next day, and he also shipped us extra rolls for having to wait, so that was pretty cool. But we've ordered tape from the past from him for the Tessa 61395 or 63195, I can't remember which one it is. But that tape is amazing. If you're using red tape or anything else, you should definitely switch over to the Tessa. Again, I think it's 61395. But it's on his website. It's extremely good tape. Much stickier than the red tape. It's thinner too. Chris, have you ever taught yourself circuits analysis techniques like nodal analysis, for example? I haven't, Aaron. What's that entail? Maybe I'll do something similar. I don't know. Who's the seller on the tape? It's tapetemplates.com. The owner is, I think it's Niels, but it may be Niles Brooks. It's spelled like Niels, but
Just call him Mr. Brooks.
Mr. Brooks. Just call him Mr. Brooks, or the Tape Man, whatever you want to call him. Good guy though. I think he owns TX Nerds is the company he owns, but they have a tape company that sells high quality tape, like not the knockoff shit, like it's the real stuff. It costs a little more, but man, the fucking quality is night and day. Like the Tessa tape is no joke. If you want to put iPad screens on and not have to worry about them coming back up after you press them, that shit is unbelievable. It's a way to solve circuits systematically. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that probably is helpful, but since we have schematics for most of this stuff, I don't know if it would help a whole lot. I took mechanical engineering classes in college. I never took any electrical engineering, so I don't know a whole lot about it. I know enough to be dangerous, I guess. I have a general understanding of how a lot of it works. I may not know specifics or anything, but I have a common sense grasp of how electronics work, so I think it's enough to get me by. I do like to read about this stuff and learn more, so it's not like I'm saying that you shouldn't. I agree that it's very informative to know how these circuits work and know the specifics of them. There's some things that I've learned from reading that I didn't know before. Like when I first started doing this, I knew there was MOSFETs and I kind of understood how they worked, but I didn't understand the difference in like your N channel and your P channel and how they worked, and how there's even different ones than that, and just the premise behind how the gate on the pin works and how the current flow through the diodes internal to the MOSFET work, and it's a lot of stuff that to learn there. Paul is up and about. Beautiful Kapton shield insert. Yeah, the insert is key. It helps keep all the pretty pixies in. Pretty pixies. Or if you're at Fox News, those sweet ass pixies, baby. Girl, you looking fine with all them pixies up in there. If you want to further your career, maybe you should bring those pixies over here. Joys of EE. I kind of wish I had taken some electrical engineering classes in college, but I didn't know I would be doing this eventually, so.
Chris didn't know.
Hell, I didn't even know what I was going to do in college, period. I just went to go. Because that was the right thing to do. You're supposed to go to college. Everyone's supposed to go to college.
So you can learn how to draw.
I don't think college is useless, but I don't think it's needed for everyone. I definitely learned more in college from just the classes and stuff. I think I had a better appreciation for English in college, the courses, instead of high school. I felt like the English courses in high school were just absolutely terrible.
Like your short story, Chris.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all English was in high school. Read this book, write a novel about it. Why?
Because.
Yeah, pretty much. In college, a lot of the classes we took were short readings for English. We would do a short reading and write just one page. And that was all it was. Your PC runs off of pixie dust? Yeah, I think that's how Macs work.
That's how all electronics work.
They're all running off pixie dust. That's true. Shame there's an insecure way of exchanging email addresses. Oh, what are you talking about? Just post it right there in chat. Nobody will fuck with you. You can send messages to each other on YouTube, by the way. You just have to go to their channel, and then I think it's on the About page. You can select message and then send a message. But keep in mind, if you do that, it doesn't always mean that YouTube will tell you, because I get messages all the time, and it never tells me that they're there. So be forewarned. Just because you send each other a message does not mean the other person gets a notification. And I'm sure people write me messages and then they don't hear back and they're like, well, this guy's a fucking dick.
He's a fucking dickwad.
Fuck this guy. What is today? 24th.
I want to learn how to rehot CPU, but he won't even fucking respond.
Tell me how to rehot CPU, bro. Come on, bro. Paul's probably watching this like, why is he writing the 24th on there?
Paul don't even know.
Paul don't even know.
Fucking day ahead.
Post your email in chat. Do it.
We're gonna sign you up for all.
We're gonna sign you up for all those services. There you go, Mika. 6 plus is done. I don't even know what to work on next. What do we have?
iPads.
Fucking iPads, man. I don't want to do iPads. Don't make me. I don't wanna. We can look at this fucked up iPad that I did. Y'all want to see what happens when you don't put enough heat on the board? Fucking pad lifting extraordinaire right there. I bet I could get that working. I don't know if it's worth it though. Fuck it. Let's just mess around with it for now. Let's clean up our pads. Paul is in the future. Paul's a time traveler.
It was 2017.
The year is 2017.
I'm just making jokes.
Ken is like, shut the fuck up, I'm sleeping, bro.
Battery. Just doesn't fit it.
Yeah, it's a MagSafe 2.
Mine got it.
Should be in the back.
Should be in the back.
Yeah, like your mom.
Fucking foot stuck in Kenneth's bed.
Like your mother. Phone call.
Answer it.
Unavailable. That means you don't get an answer when it's unavailable. My number is also unavailable then. This may be an absolute pain in the dick for no reason other than I just want to torture myself. I feel like this board is much more brown than other ones.
What is this one here?
Let's see if this is MagSafe 2. Yes,
Okay.
MagSafe 2.
That's what I need, Chris.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it popped up with the battery symbol. Or the
Just see
charge.
if it goes orange. See if it says it's charging.
Popped up a symbol. Earlier, it did take a while.
Did it? Is the light on? Is there a light on?
There's no.
There's no light on.
Oh, that would be right here.
No, it's on the sides. Okay. Apple though? Apple
There.
Alright, cool.
It just went black. The battery's too dead. Maybe we should let it charge for a little bit.
No, it shouldn't matter.
Overload.
It should boot.
Overload was already down.
Backlight turned off.
And then just flash that time.
Just let it sit for a while. Something's not right there though. It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
No.
I think maybe this is the problem he was having in the first place.
Yep. Fuck that iPad. I ain't doing that shit.
Whenever a battery's hooked up.
Yeah, it could be a current sensing issue or something. I'll have to look at it.
Alright. Well, let's charge it now. I'll put this phone back together. Where's the board at?
In Uranus. What's the capital of Uranus?
Chris? Oh!
That's what you deserve, you cockbag. Micah decided he was gonna make fun of me and then about fucking died. Almost died.
Almost died,
It chimes, it's fine, pack it and ship it. No, it's not fine. There's something wrong with it.
No, it shuts off as soon as
It shuts off as soon as you try to boot it up. I think the keyboard might be fucked. Who knows? We'll see. What else do we have to work on, Micah? Fuck.
All the iPads.
We got other things on that shelf, though.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look. Be right back.
No, I mean not these iPads. I mean the other iPads that we need to get done for customers. Well, I'm saying I need to open them and you need to check out the boards, or I can check out the boards. I don't care. You have a base band to do for. Who's that for?
Never mind. This one's got fucking lines on the screen. Alright, let's check this one out. This is a 6 Plus that was left here a little while ago, actually. It has washed out lines on the screen, which tells me either the screen's fucked, or the CPU's fucked, or it's got a 1.8 volt line missing. We're gonna find out, though, on this episode of Is Your Mom an Orangutan? This old phone.
I'm Bob Vila.
I'm Bob Vila. Welcome to This Old Phone.
Chris, you only wish it was half of Bob Vila.
Micah, you're only half the man Bob Vila is. I don't know, this thing's got some craziness going on. Here, I'm going to show you all here in a second so you can see it. See if anybody's ever seen this. Alex, somebody, TCRS, one of you all. Maybe even Paul or anybody else, I don't know. So this is what the screen is doing. We'll turn the screen off. Turn it back on. Oh, we almost saw an image there for a second. Oh, no. That's what it does. Let's see if pressing on the CPU does anything. Let's put pressure on it. Turn the screen off. Turn it back on. Nope. So has anybody ever seen this? Alex, have you seen this? It's got like vertical lines like Touch IC. I'm pretty sure I did a Touch IC on this one, just to make sure that that wasn't it. It's not screen issue. I put another screen on this one before and it does the same shit. I'll go grab another screen just to make sure, but I'm 99.9% sure I already tried another screen on it. Actually, now that I think about it, this one may have been the one where you put another screen on it and it'll show image, but then touch doesn't work. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Alright, so... yeah, so it shows an image. Oh no, touch does work. What the fuck? I could have sworn I tried a screen on this one. Mike is dumb! Alright, so never mind. Fixed it! I could have sworn we put a screen on this one to see if it would work again. Oh, that's weird. Hi everybody! Alright, fixed. Fixed it. It's hard. Woohoo. Fuck you, Paul. I could have sworn we tried a screen on this one when it came in.
Move, Kenneth. Move.
This is a Please Bro fix one, actually. Maybe I did fix it by pressing on them, who knows. As far as the connector goes, they look fine. You can see bits of broken glass in it where they had changed the screen out on it. Like there's a piece of broken glass right there. I remember him bringing this one in because he asked me about it. Oh, it's got some long screw damage down here too. On that hole. I ain't digging with it. I'll put another screen on and make sure it's still working. There's probably something wrong with it, but now you have a false fence being fixed. Yeah, probably. We'll try it again and see. We'll plug our screen back into it. No, it's showing the Apple logo. I don't fucking know. I specifically remember that one too because he brought it in. He was like, hey man, this one had a broken screen on it. We replaced it, now it's doing this. I was like, well, I've seen that before. Usually it's a sign that the SoC's been damaged. I was like, well, let's check it with another screen. So I put another screen on it, it was doing the same exact shit. So maybe just pressure? I don't know. Oh, I do have one that I can do. I got an iPhone 6 over here that's got touch issues.
What about that 6S?
What's 6S? 6S Plus?
Yeah.
I have to order chips for it. I don't have them. Unless we have a parts board. Do we have a 6S parts board?
No, we can never find one.
I thought we had a 6S Plus.
Maybe we could.
Yeah, we do. Back there on that table.
I'll have to check. Hold on.
You fixed it with geology. Back to life. Back to reality. Alright, I will give them a shout. Maybe that wasn't the issue with this one. Maybe that one was baseband. I don't know, he had several that were baseband issue. And I don't know. We'll put that one off the side though. We got a iPhone 6 with touch issues. Intermittent touch issues. I think this one was Mason. We replaced Cumulus on it and I thought it was fixed, but I guess Mason's bad on it. Which is not very common for the regular 6 for Mason to be bad, but it's possible. If I can't fix one, which one? The one I just did where I just put a screen on it? Or are you talking about baseband? Because if you're talking about baseband, you can fuck off. Baseband is not... That one's still here. The guy hasn't picked it up. He's supposed to come Friday, and then it's supposed to have come today, but he hasn't been by yet to get it. So I can't say if it's working or not working with any conviction.
Big word.
What?
Big word.
Your conviction would
Celibacy.
put you in celibacy?
Celibacy.
Celibacy?
Convictions.
Has that kid come to get his iPhone 6 that we fixed for Friday and still it's sitting back there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Still sitting back there.
It's still back there? I guess he didn't care that much about his phone.
Nope.
That was weird.
Fuck that phone.
You don't have to cuss at the phone, Micah.
No, I'm just saying that's what he's saying about his own phone. Fuck that phone. I don't want that phone. We're never going back for it.
Paul's getting his coffee so he can get going for the morning.
He just went to sleep like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago. It does feel like Paul's like barely asleep. But honestly though, it's been 7 hours, so
Has it been 7 hours?
yeah.
Wow.
It's 6 o'clock. And Paul got off when we were streaming this morning, which was like 11.
Fuck, this guy ever stop streaming?
Has this guy ever stopped streaming? Fuck.
Go to bed, he's streaming. Wake up, he's streaming. Shit.
Alright, I'm gonna take this phone apart real quick. Real quick like. Mosey on over here to the OK Corral. We have 30 viewers and like 5 people talking. What's everyone doing? Just stalking stream? Just stalking. Just sitting out back, watching.
I mean, this is strange artifacts on the screen, Chris. Look.
Micah, I hope you eat something tonight and it makes your penis burn. Mike is a dick. He's like, oh man, there's artifacts on this screen on that 6 Plus we just did. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's a little mark on the screen with marker.
It'll be down to 4 people talking.
Wrote MS.
All I did today were 2 Windows fixes, Windows computers. We did a Windows computer today. It had ABG on it. It was running so fucking slow. Even with ABG on it though, it still had malware. Because just like Norton and just like McAfee, they're all fucking junk and don't catch anything. Like this one had one of those programs on it that installed like 30 other programs. Like Speed Up My PC and PC Doctor and
PC Doctor.
whatever the fuck they are. Driver Doctor, all that bullshit. Just pop-ups galore. Giving it to the inspector. I know, dude. I'm surprised he didn't throw it on the floor. Mikey, you back there drop testing?
Yep.
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 Yep. My name's Micah. Drop stuff on the floor. Hee. Let me message him to come get that one.
I'm gonna step outside for a second. Come back in. I guess I'll open one of the laptops that having feedback.
Okay.
I'll probably be all the time we have. Because by the 6 o'clock already,
Yeah.
be all the time we have.
Sending that monies. $1,100 going bye-bye. That's how fast money disappears. Alright, let's see. Man, so many messages at once, I can't fucking keep them straight. It's alright, people. Sorry you're watching nothing right now. Alright, so keep taking this apart. Web root used up here. I hate web root. I'm telling you, man, Malwarebytes is the way to go, and everybody should be using Malwarebytes. And if you're not using Malwarebytes, you're kidding yourself. That company does constant updates. I've used it to find viruses on computers that have any other virus protection on them. It's just, it's good, it's cheap, it's cheaper than most of the other ones. Like the yearly subscription cost, if you want the full-fledged active scanning stuff, is like $27 for 2 computers. I don't... WebRoot's the same one that fucking Best Buy uses, and I get Best Buy computers in here all the time with viruses on them. I honestly don't use an active virus scan on any of my computers because honestly I've not had really any viruses or anything on mine in forever. So, alright, so let's pull this one back off and replace Mason since we've already replaced Cumulus on this one. Heat this up a little bit and take the shield off. I was gonna say, I know that's liquid enough to come off. What is it doing?
Oh, you're talking to yourself.
Yep, talking to myself. So there's our old Cumulus chip. So we're gonna replace Mason. Scrape out. I scraped out the underfill around NFC last time. Got some stuck in there. But we'll go ahead and pull Mason off and replace it. I suspect he places a rather high value on his personal freedom. What now? No, I have not punched a a customer yet.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you ask them like that?
I would not punch a customer. Unless I guess they decided they wanted to touch me. If they want to touch me, I guess it's a little different situation. We can see how it goes from there. Alright, so the easiest way on the 6s, as far as the touch IC goes, I like to use a method where I flip it off. Just because the audio IC won't be liquid, and it gives me something to kind of press against. So there we go. It's not of a clean lift like the regular one, but there's not a whole lot of space on the 6s, so you gotta do what you gotta do to get in there. So we'll come in here and clean all this up. Like that underfill just causes issues. Like look at that, like solder ball there. This cap's been turned because of it. Like it's shifted sideways because of that. The underfill here. This underfill is just a nightmare, and I understand that Apple's probably doing it to try to prevent some shock damage that occurs to these whenever they get dropped or something, but me. Paul Daniels. Disable all. Disable all on what? Startup programs? What are y'all talking about disabling? Yeah, I use CCleaner. CCleaner is a good program. It allows you to turn off startup programs. It allows you to get through all the bullshit, like temp files that get built up and stuff. The registry cleaner, I've heard mixed reviews that cleaning the registry doesn't do much, but the way I look at the registry is the computer has to go through the registry to look for a specific file tree or a registry key, and it has to follow the items that are there. So I figure the less that it has to go through, the faster it should operate. So maybe I'm reading that completely wrong, but
Stop reading
CCleaner does the same thing that MS Config is going to do for you, as far as the startup programs go. It may not give you as many options on the boot, but check disk VF and R. That just forces it to do different commands. What is that? F is fix, R is repair, and V is like, it kind of forces it, doesn't it, to dismount the drive or something? I can't remember what V does. Or maybe it copies sectors or something. Shit, we don't charge very much just for general cleanup. Most of the time, to be honest, general cleanup just, it's not very time consuming anyway, so I don't charge much for it because of that.
Hey there. So you feeling dizzy and woozy?
No, I got it done a long time ago, but then all my friends came, and then I taught my boyfriend into doing it for me, so then I had to sit there for So he's like, oh, you're going to leave now, you're going to drive me to do this. Okay. I think I've been here before.
Have you? Alright, let's see.
2 or 3 times.
Well, thank you for coming back.
You know what? And I was like, I'm not going to take this to Best Buy.
Oh, God.
I was like, I just want to do it. We'll go have it all, and my phone was in next week, and I can't be doing that.
Yeah. I verbose. C-S-E.
$35.
Does it run faster now? Hopefully.
Yeah, it runs faster and the Wi-Fi is working. The Wi-Fi worked right off the bat for me as soon as it. Yeah. I left malware bytes on there. I mean, if you want to use the paid service for it or whatever, but AVG, yeah, it was really slowing down the computer and everything.
It's free, but you have to run it by yourself.
See, I don't know what I did yesterday. And I know it wasn't my Wi-Fi because I worked for these on it doing homework, so I was like, well, that's just a sign I'm stupid. I was doing homework.
Sometimes it's good to
Yeah.
Put this on out there for me. There you go.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good day. Hey there, can I help you?
I left my phone here Friday to get fixed.
6.
My name's Tyler.
Okay.
It's iPhone 6.
iPhone 6?
Yes.
Yeah. We called, but nobody answered.
And,
I think the one number was your number, and then the other one,
yeah, the other
nobody
one,
answered, I don't think.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
Maybe you guys tried calling me then.
Maybe so.
yeah. Is it on the dump shelf?
Yep.
going to be 102.40.
Yeah, takes a lot of practicing.
There you go.
Just like a new photo.
Yeah. Let's see.
They're all probably new, so they probably ain't got ink to them yet.
I'll tell you, there's a trick. Here's that.
Oh, yeah. All right. You guys have a good day.
No problem. Alright, let's see. Lungs are the best fume extractors around. No, I wouldn't recommend using your lungs. I've got a fan blowing, so I don't.
Bring
mean,
that shit in. Deep
I guess everybody's saying that I'm breathing in a lot of fumes, but I'm pretty in an open space and I've got a crosswind across me. Alright, so home button. No touch. Why you no touch?
Why you no touch? Touchy, touchy, touchy.
That's what he said he was doing before, like it was sporadic, like touch would work and then it wouldn't work. Let me grab one of my screens just to make sure. Look at the connector here. Connector looks okay. Let me grab one of my screens. We'll check it and make sure. There's no visual artifacts, so maybe Cumulus is still fucked up. Cumulus could very well be bad, so. Cumulus normally causes no touch at all with no visual like indication that it's bad. So we'll see. We'll let this one boot up and see what happens. Dang, Paul. 900 subs. I hope I can be at that level one day. How can he? There should be a section for, it says message. You just click on that. That's as far as I know. Alright, so is there any touch here? Still no touch. So we're gonna replace Cumulus now again. I put a new Cumulus chip on it last time, a lead free, so it's not leaded. I really don't like dicking with the 6s much. They're just so close to the CPU. It's just a ticking time bomb messing with them. Let's check around Mason just to make sure. Let's See if it's level or not. I mean, it looks pretty level. Let's see. Can't really do that because that's not level either. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll take Cumulus off and replace it again. See if I can get away with not having to remove those caps. Throw that one away because I chipped it, but I was trying to pull it as soon as it would come. I didn't want that one sitting in there very long. I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just me. Mason looks pretty level. Yeah, I'm going to. I told them to make a backup last time when touch was still going in and out, but doesn't mean that it was done. Check for swords before Cumulus. I'll check it here in a second. Alex, do you dread doing Cumulus on the 6 also? Because I do. It's just way too close to CPU. It's pretty much under the corner of CPU. Right next to PMIC, so it makes it even more exciting. Alright, let's see if we have any shorts. We'll do what Alex was talking about. Let's see what we got around here. Alright, so that's 0 ohms. That's CPU or GPU. It's a 50 ohm short. I'll pull ZXW up, but I'm pretty sure that's GPU based on how it's beeping. Alright, so iPhone 6. Let's see, what are you? Yeah, that's a SoC line, so that's going to be low. Let's see, who all goes here? So Cumulus powers over here. Let's see, what else we have on Mason here? Everything seems okay. I don't mind the backlight driver. That's not a big deal. I worry about the CPU on these. Backlight driver is cakewalk. I did one earlier today. I meant to. I was hoping to record it, but I didn't record it. So let's see here. Try to get rid of our excess so we can see what we got going on. Got a few tall pads there we can knock down. Alright. Let's grab us a cumulus chip. We'll do one we can reball here. Need to order more cumulus. I'm almost out of them. I don't replace cumulus much, so this may be already reballed. We'll go ahead and clean it though and redo it. I'd like to have let on there when I go back in, just to lower our working temperature time down. You classified your Facebook website as phishing? That good old web root. Gotta watch out for that web root, man. It picks up all those good viruses except the actual viruses. I'm using rubbing alcohol today, and it's not the same as acetone. It doesn't evaporate as fast.
Don't ever fill up Chris's acetone.
It doesn't evaporate as fast.
Hold on, Chris. I'll get you some acetone.
No, it's okay, Micah.
No, Chris.
No, Micah.
I'm gonna get you that acetone.
Micah, no. Say it ain't so, Micah. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa.
You ain't got no acetone.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Fucking shit.
I think your brain just came out.
It did.
Live stream just got a extreme clipping on their
Oh,
audio.
my ears. What in tarnations?
Come on. Fucking stick to your pad, bitch. This one's not sticking either, and this one's not sticking. Man, what the fuck is going on lately? Like, some of these don't want to even...
Alright, I got this ready for you. Whenever you chance.
Oh my god, stick to the goddamn board.
Where's your ass come out?
Right there.
Oh.
I don't understand. Like, I clean these and it still doesn't fucking stick. Pisses me off.
This is Chris the hell off. Shit, this is... We need a funnel or some shit. Oh God, this is gonna get messy.
That one ball still looks like shit.
Let's make it fun.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. Maybe it was an optical illusion. An optical. A heavy duty piece of paper.
No.
Piece of plastic.
Yeah, a piece of plastic would be best. I'm looking for a ball or something. See if I give kind of some water in her bowl.
Derby, the heartbreaker. Alright.
Kids like sloppy toes.
I made 'em extra sloppy.
For you.
Well, that fucking shit is dirty as hell. I can't read it.
Leave, you're scaring us. Will your bolt fit a whole bottle of water?
Yes, it will. If it's empty.
Yeah, it was. There we go.
I need a knife.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
X-Acto?
No, I got this here. Got this here.
Alright, so bar column is there. That chip's dirty as fuck, but. Alright, that should be in place enough. This chip really can't go anywhere. Okay. Cumulus set down. I meant to send, or you meant to call, Lewis's today and see if they were sending over an invoice or not for hard drive recovery or to return ship it. I had a customer that wanted his data recovered, and then I told him how much it would be, and he said he didn't want to do it. So, trying to get it shipped back. He didn't want to spend $600 on it. But it's his tax information, so I don't know. Let's see if that's sent an email or something. Come on, touch. Still no touch. What the fuck is going on here? Just no touch at all. I guess we'll pull Mason again. Is that acetone or MEK?
Oh God. Oh God, it's acetone.
Alright, I'll need to contact them in the morning. Alright, so I guess Mason's bad here because Cumulus we just replaced. We have the same symptoms. And we reballed Mason. So we'll replace Mason. And see how it goes. If we still can't get it working, I don't fucking know. I mean, that should have good connection there.
You can see how many up here. Because it's set. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try setting it back down.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of phone is it? An iPhone 5 SE? Yeah. What kind of phone is it? Which kind of iPhone is it? iPhone 5? Okay. Okay, yeah, we can take a look at it. Our hours are 10 to 7 Monday through Friday. Yeah, probably. No problem, sir. All right. Bye.
What was that about?
Guy's phone won't power on. He's wanting us to take a look at it so he can get his stuff off it and move it over to his new phone.
Okay.
He said he'll be in tomorrow.
Like that ringtone? Yeah, that fucking stock Android ringtone. Alright, so let's try this again. I just tried reseating the chips. Sometimes they can be seated unevenly or something and it'll cause weird issues. So I lifted it, nothing looked bridged. So before we go and replace the chip, I just wanted to try one more time. Alright, so it's turning on. If someone tries calling my phone, I immediately hate them. A troll trap. Alright, so we still have no touch. What the fuck is going on here?
I accidentally got some of the acetone on the floor and I ate up the linoleum.
Did it really? Alright, so we still have no touch at all. So let's try our screen just one more time to make sure. I want to make sure that this is an issue with the board and not just some inconsistent screen issue or something. You're missing the LCD frickin' touch enable line. Yeah, I wish it was that simple. I wish it was, hey, fucking work. I'll tell you one thing, as far as touch issues go, the 6s are by far more of a pain in the dick than the 6 Plus. Alright, so yeah, there's still no touch. So this has to be either a bad Mason chip or Cumulus was bad again. I don't think Cumulus could be bad twice, but I guess it can. But we haven't replaced Mason yet. We've only reballed it so far, so let's replace Mason. That is one of the chips, the Mason chips, that I don't like. It's the one with the big writing on it. I don't know if that makes any fucking difference, but in my experience, I've not had good luck with those. So we're going to get rid of this chip. By the way, if anybody has old chips that they don't want, let me know. I'm looking to buy some more because we're getting low. You never sat on yours? Yeah, it seems that sitting on your phone just tends not to add up to good results. Ever. Let's see. That beautiful acetone. Alright, let's grab a mason chip. Don't carry your phone in your pockets. That's true. Keeping your phone in your pockets just ends up causing issues. Alright, is this big writing or little writing? Little writing. Well, no, it's still big writing, I think. It's got the insignia towards the center. Let's try this one. There we go. Little writing. Paul said I'm cool, so it's set in stone.
Well, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. It's almost time to leave, Paul.
Almost time to go. Almost time to go.
I'm going to.
Smoke.
Where there's smoke, there must be 420. 420 blaze, y'all.
Get up so high.
So. Sometimes I wonder if the solder just likes to troll me. Alright, so we'll clean this up and then reball this one, and hopefully that fixes our issues and we can call it a day and go home. Call it a day and go home. Okay, we need mason. Need to clean it up first. Boom, 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 boom. Stuck loading.
Ah, shit. You can see I'm up. Hey, it's Ashley. I knew this because I looked at the phone and it said Ashley. And it said Ashley. But now, what is it? What? What do you need? He's streaming right now. Yeah, he's streaming.
What's up?
What do you need?
Ow, burns the fingers. Okay,
Okay.
looks good.
Okay. Okay. She will. She's already upset, threatening to quit and crap. You're gonna push her off the edge.
Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Ha 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 ha.
I don't even see a difference between her being in that position. I mean, it's not really a manager is what she's doing. She doesn't set schedules or anything. GM.
Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the...
Okay, well, I'll let him know. Okay. Alright. Bye.
What's up?
Ashley said she's not going to be home right at 7.
Okay, what's she doing?
She's going to Glasgow now. She said she'll be home in about an hour.
Okay. Cheers, man, because you're singing. I'm going for a smoke. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Get that nicotine in his lungs. Get that black one.
He's got the voice of an angel. The angel of death.
Angel.
TNT, it's dynamite. I figure if my soldering career goes south, my vocal career will go south also.
There you go, Chris. Wait, both will go south.
Yeah, both are going to go south. Alright, let's see if I'm severely disappointed again or if this actually will work. Cheap chemicals in those bad batteries. Some guy threw a crazy chip, threw a chip at me. They're crazy, man. Come on, touch. It ain't gonna work, is it? Oh, what the fuck? I hit the power cable.
You numbskull.
Fuck you. I don't think this gives it good data. Sometimes it, like if that data line even moves, it just fucking shuts off. Yeah, it shuts off.
Shuts off. It shut off.
Did it shut off again?
Yep.
Are you fucking me?
It's looping.